This is Eagle Al, and today I did not expect to make a video. I need a haircut, leaving out, doing some errands, but see this thing on my phone that this Jonathan Taylor and this to the Eagles thing getting a lot of buzz, and I'm gonna just get my thoughts on it. But let's get straight into it. All right, so Jonathan Taylor, man. Jonathan Taylor has been granted permission to seek trades out from other teams. And what's interesting about this is, speaking of perfect timing, right? So today the Eagles did not have any practice, and we have a joint practice tomorrow with the coach, and Jonathan Taylor is traveling with the coach. So he's going there basically on the market. Eagles got somewhat of a shot to talk to him. And let me speak of, even though I think it's a slim chance of us getting Jonathan Taylor, but let me speak on the positives of getting Jonathan Taylor and what having a true RB1 is, right? When you look at the Philadelphia Eagles, I love Kenny G. People love DeAndre Swift, and people thought DeAndre Swift was just going to come in and be the RB1. And by practice and by running committee, it doesn't seem like that. But with Jonathan Taylor coming in, there's no confusion of that. Jonathan Taylor will be RB1, and I'm assuming RB2 will be Swift, and I'm assuming Kenneth Gainwell will be traded if that's the case. Second, Nick Sirianni loves Jonathan Taylor. I'm going to go ahead and play this clip when Jonathan Taylor was drafted to the Colts and Nick Sirianni was there.
Woo! I'm Zoom bombing you.
I'm texting Nick. I want you to hop into this meeting and just go crazy.
Just wanted to say thank you. Oh my goodness, I'm feeling great. Feeling great.
All right, now who do we want to go get with 75?
All right, you see the clip. Like, he went crazy. He loved the pick of Jonathan Taylor. You put Jonathan Taylor with a top 5 quarterback. He's a top 5 running back. You put him with the best O-line in the league, best wide receiver duo, and a tight end like Dallas Goedert. He's going to go insane. He's going to go nuts, because even with Jonathan Taylor, you will still have to worry about Jalen Hurts' legs. And then with Jonathan Taylor need a breather, now you got to deal with DeAndre Swift. Now you got to deal with him. And that's just a ridiculous offense. Super ridiculous. And I think our defense is starting to look better. As time go on and on, more and more reports that defense is starting to look better. So, and I believe the defense will be a top 5 defense. So we basically will have in almost every category something top 5, top 10-ish. And again, that will be awesome. It will be great for the Eagles to pull a Jonathan Taylor if that's possible. Even speaking with me as a Kenny G lover. Pause. Super pause. Like, I love Kenny G. I love his potential. But if you got a chance to get a top 5 running back and you have to trade Kenny G plus a pick, you do it. But I'm going to tell you why this is not going to happen. Because we got a man named Howie Roseman, and he only pay offensive linemen, defensive linemen, and quarterbacks. That's it. So Jonathan Taylor, the reason why he wants to leave the Colts, because he wants a new contract. He wants a new contract. Jim Irsay is not the best owner, I will say. But him coming to Philadelphia, he will be in a stable ownership, in a stable organization. But Jim Irsay, man, he airs their business out on social media. He need to delete his Twitter. He's just all over the place, man. And I say this. Him getting rid of Carson Wentz was one of the worst mistakes he ever made. And I'm not even a Carson Wentz fan like that. Carson Wentz was the best quarterback in Indy since Andrew Luck. So I think that was a bad idea. He should have just dealt with Carson Wentz's attitude, in my opinion. So that was a very bad move to me. But back to Jonathan Taylor, to the Eagles. Like I said, it's just simple as this. Howie Roseman is not paying a running back. He's not going to pay a running back top 5 money. And it looked like Jonathan Taylor is still fighting for that. Saquon couldn't get it. Jonathan Taylor damn sure ain't getting it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, running backs. It's just not going to happen. It's not you guys' time. Back in the 90s, early 2000s, maybe early 2010s, yes, that was possible. But today, that is not possible. I'm sorry, this is a passing league. Quarterbacks get paid, wide receivers get paid, and tight ends get paid. On the defensive side, cornerbacks get paid because this is a passing league. Now, linebackers don't get paid that much, and running backs at points and times, yes, they were still breadwinners, but now they're not. Sorry, this is the league today. And running backs just simply don't get paid. I'm sorry, Jonathan Taylor. It's just not going to happen. But in imagination world, yes, I would love Jonathan Taylor here. It's just simply not going to happen. Now, the slight 10%, 15% of this happening, if this happened, right? Nick Sirianni goes to Howie Roseman and damn near guarantee a Super Bowl. He was like, yo, Jonathan Taylor still got it. Convinced on everything I said. We get a top 5 in damn near every category, or it will be in every category. Him coming to the Philadelphia Eagles, he got to convince Jonathan Taylor to take a cheaper deal. And Howie Roseman like, you know what? I trust you, Nick. You got us to the Super Bowl, so I'm going to go get him, and maybe we could work something out. But again, these are really not possible. So that's really the only way Jonathan Taylor is coming to Philadelphia. Slim is very slim. But again, I would love Jonathan Taylor here. Again, former coach. He could pick up on the playbook pretty quick, and he's a running back. It's only so much of the playbook he need to know, and if he really don't know it just yet, entering the Philadelphia Eagles or coming to the Philadelphia Eagles, still got Swift, still got Boston Scott. Like, I literally don't see, if you trade for Jonathan Taylor, it's hard for me to see Kenny G in the Eagles uniform. I don't think he want to be an RB3. I think Kenny G actually wants a shot to be RB1, and I think he has the perfect opportunity to do it. So the only way, again, of Jonathan Taylor coming here, Nick Sirianni got to convince Howie Roseman. But everything I said is, in my opinion, if he comes to the Philadelphia Eagles, you get every category on your offensive side, top 5. And I won't say an unstoppable offense because it is the NFL. Anything can happen, but it will be damn near and unstoppable to stop. Because, again, you get a way better Miles Sanders, basically. And then your RB2 comes in, basically a third down running back. He's going to be hard to stop. Very hard to stop. Play action is going to be insane. Any play we run is going to be insane. Just going to be hard to deal with. Even with guys needing like breathers, it's going to be very, very hard to deal with. And I don't care about the hard schedule. Yes, we will mop the floor with the Jets, the Dolphins, the Cowboys, and dealing with that type of offense. All right, so hey, man, what do you think and how do you feel, man, about the potential of Jonathan Taylor coming to the Eagles? Again, highly doubt it. Maybe he just took the flight, you know. He loved Nick Sirianni, and maybe he talked to Nick Sirianni like, is it possible I could get on this roster? I see what y'all working with. Is it possible? And Nick Sirianni be like, nah, bro, you know, we don't really pay running backs here. And he be like, you know what? Take me on a prove-it deal. Let me ball out for y'all so I can get that big contract. But again, running backs don't get paid. But this is Eagle Al, man. I'm up.